my name is Ellie. I am a fiber artist living in Portland, Oregon, and let's address the elephant in the room. I have not posted since the beginning of September, and today is December 1st that I'm filming this. So it's been a little bit. I moved, hence the new setup. This is me recording in my new office. So that process was time consuming. We purchased our first home. We're in a condo now. And the whole process was really overwhelming. It happened very quickly. And then we were moving. And then I visited my family for a week across the country. And now I'm back. And now I'll catch you guys up on the little bit of knitting I did during that whole process because I could not find a lot of time to work on stuff. So to catch up, I figured we would do traditional knitting podcast format where I will go through my finished objects from September, October, and November. And then I will show all of the whips that I have right now. And then after that, I will talk about the acquisitions that I had during the past couple months, which was not too many. You can also expect to see some more videos from me soon, I promise. I am going to film another one right after this that's going to document my holiday present knitting, which I am a gift knitter. Most of the things that I have knit or crocheted have been gifted to other people. I don't have a lot of my own stuff that I've made. So I am making quite a few presents for the holidays this year. So I will take you through that journey, and that will probably get posted first thing in the new year. Okay, so my first finished object from September are my summer Stardew Valley socks. I am really happy with how they came out. I'm going to try to hold the mic closer to my mouth. I'm really happy with how they came out. They are really comfy, they fit really well, they're very pretty, they're very impressive. I never wear them because they're like more like art than wearable, but that's okay. They're really soft. I will put some pictures in here. And again, this is the Stardew Valley summer sock pattern by Oakwood knits. Now, guys, I have a confession to make. You'll see as I continue through the finished objects that these are the only socks I have because I did fail at my one colorwork sock per month challenge I gave myself at the beginning of the year. I started working on the Autumn Stardew Valley socks in October, and I never finished them because October was so crazy busy for me. And then I didn't pick them up at all in November, and now they're sitting in the bag. They're sitting in a bag just waiting for me to pick them back up, and now I'm too busy with Christmas presents to do any work on them. So, alas, I think this is the last pair of socks that I'm going to knit for this year. And then in the new year, I'm going to try and finish the rest of my Stardew patterns. That'll be autumn, winter, and spring. Blue, blue. You guys can see Nep standing on the corner, very angry that Blue just hopped on the bed. Second finished object from September, I'm going to put a picture in here, and that is the third Sophie hood that I've made. This is the Sophie hood by Petite knit. This was made in, I believe, Cascade Superwash, and this was a gift for my mom. I finished it for her birthday, sent it to my sister, and my sister lined it, and then gave it to her for me, and she really likes it, which is great. The next thing that I finished the crocheting on in September, so for my mom's holiday present, she requested a bag a few years ago. I had crocheted her a bag that I lined and put a zipper in, and she really liked it. So she requested another one, and I decided to make her a set of 3. And I did finish all of the crocheting on this. I still have to finish the lining. But so the first one is this small one. And then I made this medium-sized one, which you can see I didn't actually finish adding the zipper and lining to. My thread kept falling out, and it was late at night, and I kind of just rage quit. So that has to be finished. And then the third one, oh my god, so freaking huge. The third one is this giant one that I decided not to add a zipper to because it's so long. I added these little handles instead, but I am still going to line it. You're sitting on my notes. This first one is based on a pattern, the Moss Stitch Zipper Pouch by Sarah Ruane. And then the other two were just freehanded. That's it for September. The next thing that I finished in October was I finished a pair of Pioneer gloves for my sister that matches their partner's pair that I had made them that I showed in the September video. So here they are. October was so crazy busy. This is the only thing I got done. You're back on my notes. Okay, next. Neither of these two objects I have. But I finished a Musselburgh, which is a pattern by Ysolda Teague. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced that. Pictures right here. I made this in some leftover yarn I had from my halibut sweater. And I made this as a birthday present to my youngest sibling. It was their 15th birthday, which is why I went to go visit my family on the East Coast for a week, which was super fun. And I really enjoyed spending time with them. And while I was there, I dropped off my grandma's holiday present, which is this Sophie hood. Again, that's 4 Sophie hoods that I've made, 3 of which have been gifts. It's just such a great pattern, so fun, easy, and quick to knit up that I just keep making them. Just keep making them and giving them to people. In addition to the gloves that I made for my sibling and their partner, my youngest sibling actually requested a pair as well for the holidays, and so I made a third pair of the Pioneer gloves, which I forget the name of the person who wrote the pattern. I'm going to put it right here. It's a free pattern, super easy, super quick, looks really impressive. They look small, but they stretch so much because it's in 3x2 ribbing. And I made these a little bigger to fit my sibling because they have larger hands than me, but they fit really nicely. I had my husband try them on to make sure they fit on larger hands. They do. They come in 3 different sizes in the pattern. It's a really good pattern. I really enjoy making these, and I am glad to have made a couple pairs so far. That's it for finished objects. Let's get into my whips. First is I still haven't finished my DNA pullover. I haven't done any work on it. I'm not even going to show it. Next is my Relaxagon, which is a pattern by Caroline Zuschlag. If you will recall, I finished the first half, and I just recently cast on the second half. So this has to become the same size as that, and then I have to do the button bands and the collar, and then it will be done. And I am trying to get this done by Christmas for my husband. See if that happens. Okay, so when I was grabbing all this stuff to film with, I found out that this actually had just gone through the wash earlier today. I guess it got stuck in our laundry. But this is the 6-in-1 top by Andrea Chang that I am modifying heavily as a holiday gift for my sibling, my middle sibling. They requested red and black stripes, like 2015 emo red and black stripes. And I am almost done with it. The body is all the way done. I just have to add the sleeves because they've requested long sleeves with thumb holes. This worked up very quickly. And the only reason that the only reason I haven't finished this yet is because I ran out of yarn and I have to go. My next whip is the Gentleman Cardigan by Sascha Knits, and this is what I'm making my dad for his holiday present. And so far, I have finished. This is a sleeve, and then this blue. This is a second sleeve. This is a fisherman's rib cardigan, which I've never done fisherman's rib before, and I'm really enjoying it. I like how squishy it is. And so I just cast on. He's not going to let me pull it out. I just cast on the right front. Yeah, okay, you can sit on that. That's fine. I'm really hoping to have that done by around Christmas. It can be done a little bit after Christmas because we are spending Christmas with Bailey's family this year. We alternate. We go back and forth. So last year was my parents' year. This year we'll go to Michigan to celebrate with Bailey's parents. So if I finish it a little after Christmas, that's fine because I'll just ship it when I get back. Last whip, I couldn't find where I put the bag, but it's my autumn socks. They're still on the needles. I haven't frogged them, although I kind of want to. I'm not happy with how they've come out. My tension has been kind of wonky, so I might pull them out and just start again. They're just hard. It's just there's so many colors. There's a lot of sections of 3 colors in one row, which is just hard to do. That's it for whips. Now I will go through my acquisitions, which there's not many. I'm kind of on a self-imposed yarn buying ban right now. So first is as a birthday present, my friend Sebastian, who I recently taught how to knit, and he finished his first sweater, which is great, and I'm really proud of him, and it came out great. He when he was buying the yarn for his sweater, he was ordering a bunch of drops for it, and he offered to just add my yarn on, so that we wouldn't have to pay for shipping twice. And then when I tried to pay him back, he told me that I couldn't pay him back and that it was a birthday present. So he bought this yarn for me. Thank you, Sebastian. I got a sweater's quantity worth of drops merino extra fine, and it is really soft. I'm really happy with how it feels. It's gonna feel good on the skin. It matches you. I haven't cast this on yet. I'm looking forward to as soon as I'm done with all my holiday presents. I've been waiting a while to cast this sweater on. So I'm excited to do that finally. I was looking for a really good black for it. The other things I got was when I was visiting my family, my sibling and I went to a yarn store in Philly. My youngest sibling picked out this yarn for their gloves that I showed earlier. I do not know what brand this is. I had the store wind it up for me and they didn't put the tag in the middle. So I've lost the tag. But it's really nice yarn. It's really pretty. It works up really nice. I also got yarn for the Rose City Yarn Crawl Mystery Knit Along, which they just released the first pre-clue that tells you what yarn to buy and a gauge swatch. I got 3 balls of this Quince & Co. Turn in the color Loop? No, color Stonington. The other yarn I got is this Spun Right Round Classic Sock in the color Sorcery to do the color work on that with. And I think these two are going to go together well. I hope they're going to go together well. I compared a lot of different colors before I got those. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, it would mean so much to me if you could drop a like or comment. And if you enjoyed what you saw, want to see more from me, then you can hit subscribe. And any support is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much. Bye.